have details of how Pastor TB Joshua was killed, Ghanian bishop. Owusu, in a video that had now gone viral, told his congregation that he has details of the circumstances surrounding Joshua's death, but would not reveal them yet. Then why did you mention it? Like, why would you say something you're not willing to give out there? So you're just putting it there for just attention or what? A popular Ghanaian cleric, Bishop Sam Owusu, says the founder of Synagogue Church of All Nations, Prophet TB Joshua, did not die a natural death, but was killed by some conspirators. Owusu, in a video that had now gone viral, told the congregation that he had the details of the circumstances surrounding Joshua's death, but would not reveal them yet. According to him, Joshua was the most famous Christian minister in the history of Black Africa. He compared the deceased prophet to Bishop David Oyedepo, presiding bishop of Living Faith Church Worldwide, also known as Winners Chapel. The Ghanaian cleric also claimed Joshua was more popular than American preacher such as T.D. Jakes and as well as Kenneth Hagin. In the video, Owusu said TB Joshua was killed. He didn't die. He was killed because by history there is no black man of God in the world that on YouTube his followers are more than a country. Yes, the followers of TB Joshua, there is no president in the world. No president in the world has compared to TB Joshua. In the world, there's no single man that presidents submit to. In the whole world, it has never happened that there is a certain man of God that presidents will leave their presidency to come to his church. TB Joshua was killed. He has finished his work. I have the details. I will not share that now. TB Joshua was the highest rewarder of YouTube currency in the whole world. There is no human being that gets paid by YouTube as much as TB Joshua because of how people follow and watch his videos. They killed TB Joshua because in the history of the black race, there is no black man that is as popular compared to TB Joshua. He's popular than T.D. Jakes. He was more accepted than Kenneth Hagin. He is more popular and accepted than Bishop David Oyedepo. By history of mankind, there is no black man in Africa who has properties, a school in Israel, a school, land and property in the Philippines. There is no black man. TB Joshua didn't die. They calculated his death, what they used to kill him, I know, and the person they sent, I saw. Oh wow, cool. I don't know why you would say this. I mean, again, there's going to be conspiracies again. Even when he was alive, I don't even think, and of course there were conspiracies against him even when he was alive. So now he's dead. Now there's going to be a lot more, things that are going to be said. But my problem with this is, why are you if you're not ready to reveal the details, then why would you say that? It's like, why would you then say it? Because then you bring attention to yourself. It's frustrating. You then promote even more, alleged, things that are going to be said about him that are not proven and confirmed. Now you give people the opportunity to start making up stories or, think, okay, so what could have been? Who did they send? Da, da, da. Don't get me wrong. Of course, with the kind of success that TB Joshua had, of course, there will be people against him. That's a given with any other, thing in life. With the success that he had, which, okay, fine, maybe intimidating, especially when you come to the, political space and all that. Okay, fine, that's now you're going into, conspiracies as well. But it's like, with the kind of wealth and thing that he had, okay, fine, maybe that is a valid point. However, you cannot say something like that and then you choose to withdraw. Because, of course, you saying that, of course, is going to get attention. So, really and truly, I would encourage people to just ignore this, not going to lie. Until you're ready to come and speak, you come and speak. Because, really and truly, you've put the people on hold. You've gotten a lot of attention. And now you want to withdraw and then give things in little bits so that you can, profit off this? I don't know. His intentions may be nice and good. However, the way he's going about it right now is absolutely just not it at all. So yeah, let's look at the comment section. Somebody here says, it is a manifest insult to the memory of TB Joshua, despite any weakness he might have had, not least his inability to resist buying himself a private jet. To compare with David Oyedepo, the one is a ram, perhaps not a lamb. The other ravenous beast who's excelled in the demonic art of making merchandise of the gospel and who follow him, right? They've started. Someone says they don't come again with different stories about TB Joshua's death. Please let this man rest in peace for God's sake. Somebody else says, I beg, nobody killed him. I'm sure Prophet TB Joshua is truly a servant of God. I believe that no witch can kill him. He'd rather kill a witch. What? right? Um, only God knows the truth. Someone says the Spirit of God cannot be with man forever. 120 is our years, the book of Genesis, to be Joshua died a premature death, but leave everything for God, who is all-knowing God. I mean, I think that's the humbling thing again with the success. Yes, he did that. He died at a really young age, and obviously that's not the best. But then, if you look at it, this man has achieved a lot, in his lifetime. So I mean, looking at what he could have potentially done and what he could have added to what his successes. I mean, that's just, I'd say it's impressive. But yeah, I mean, come on, it's just unnecessary. Like, honestly, the family of TB Joshua should probably do something about this. With influential, bigger names, preachers talking about. I mean, imagine talking about your family member that has passed, and then this person trying to create more. I mean, honestly, I don't care what the intentions are. This is just not the way to go about it. Like, who actually asked you? Like, no. Who asked you? That is the question. Because now you're going to bring publicity to yourself, and it's respectful to him, because now just allow his legacy live on, and obviously his followers respecting him and all that. You take all the attention away from that, and then you now start turning into this and this inspector, and you're now doing the most. Start doing Inspector Gadget for what? When nobody asked. So it's just like, it's very disrespectful. And I'm not sure about this Ghanaian preacher, but if he has a large following, then that's a lot of people that are going to be hooked onto this, and then will start thinking of possible ways in which he could have died, and who killed him and all that, and the circumstances around his death. Like, how do you know? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, we need facts here. And if you cannot say anything, if you choose to tease and you withdraw information and you give little by little, that is manipulative. That is very, very manipulative, especially of a congregation, especially for people that, who follow this man. Why would you play with people's emotions like that? Really and truly, the news is still very much fresh and recent. It's not like as if, it's been 10 years? I mean, just how many months ago? So we should just tackle such things with such sensitivity. It would have just been fine if the man did not even say anything at all. Like, you could have just kept quiet. Upper lip, but that would have been it. And that would literally just be the end of it. Put what you think about it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.